this place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Cade Horton. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And the home opener is underway.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. And there's one away. This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Just underway here from Wrigley.
Ball.
Base hit, left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Yelich in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that one fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner takes off. In there for strike three. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now it's William Contreras.
Ball off the plate.
To third. Knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And they get it out of the play. Back here at Wrigley Field and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over? Strike zone where he wants. Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Inside.
Ground ball right side. Terang. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
In half up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh.
No, that's a ball.
left, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Half off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Next offering is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at the friendly confines. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
No.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Check swing, trying to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. The 1-0.
Ahoy.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
Number 16, Blake Perkins.
Check
Ball
swing,
1.
he held up. Ball 1. High fly ball right field. Suzuki under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Michael Busch.
Ball 1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Terang tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Bregman takes downstairs. There's the strike, 3-1. Second inning here, no score. Pitches in for a strike, full count now. Ortiz throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Matt Shaw.
Steer right.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a quick throw to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Shaw off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Head on
the
the
second.
tag.
Out there. And the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Inside.
No, inside.
Ball 1. Rengifo in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Base knock right field.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Andrew Vaughn now. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Rule the swing. Way high. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker and it was successful. Jackson Churio at the dish now. He signed an 8-year, $82 million contract in December of 2023 before he ever played a game in the majors. Oh, and the talent runs in the family. His younger brother Jason is a top prospect with Cleveland. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. As we go to the last of the third. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Moises Ballesteros. On a line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
In the air, left field, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's
Ball
inside. Full count now. On the ground, right side. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Relay throw to third, and he's got no chance. He's out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Broken bat, rolling to first. And a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Hit weakly on the ground. In time to Vaughn.
You're out.
Play is made, 2 out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
The
That's a
2-2
check.
gets
Did
a
he
check
go?
swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. And he won a round. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the 4th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Hat on the move to the alley. He's got it. 1 away. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Ground ball left side. Slides for the stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 down.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Bush
Ball
in the
1.
box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. In there. And so now 1-2.
That's the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
What do you
Checks his
got?
swing. Appeal down to 3rd. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
No. Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's
Ball.
off the mark.
No.
Ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Sal Frelick will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Curve, hit right back to him. The throw to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins.
Yeah.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles under this one, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Moises Ballesteros.
High.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball.
And that one hammered. Doesn't have enough. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-1 now. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips into dirt.
That's
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Handles, throws to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
High fly ball out to center field. Perkins settles under it. 2 away. So here's Horner now.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Happ in the box again, takes a strike. Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, that's a base hit. Horner flies around third. The relay in there safely.
Back-to-back singles. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took the pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
That is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first.
Out of there.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Andrew Vaughn. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
To third might be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Double play.
No, you're out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the sixth. DL Hall gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 2-1. There's a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Ball outside.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hall, a 6-1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter,
Ball 2.
and he occasionally uses a curve. The 2-1. And
Too
there's
low.
a ball. Up and
Take your
in,
base,
ball
ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you
Ball
still have
inside.
one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ballesteros can't hold up, and that's a strike. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a base hit. Frelick hustles to get it in. Runner holds on at third base.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll take those group hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Amaya in the box now. Takes strike 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one lifted to left. Yelich has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. All loaded up. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Just off the inside edge.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
3-0 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score by Esteros. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Close play, but in there.
Everything came together for him. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Now here is Nico Horner. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Happ at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expect.
He's got it. That is the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
No,
that one is
foul.
foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-2. In the dirt. Throws to first in time. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter. Seiya Suzuki. New pitcher on here, Abner Uribe.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, but he beats it out.
No, he's in there safe.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Next to hit, Michael Busch. Foul ball there. Hard hit, knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that one sliced foul. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Shaw swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and one out. Moises Ballesteros. The next cup, Vaughn. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. 1 for 3.
Ball, no.